Hi, welcome back to Thomas Turner Fishing Antiques, and we're here today with Tim Pilcher, well-known face in the saltwater and freshwater fly fishing market. And today we've got some fabulous upmarket, American-based freshwater reels for trout and salmon. So perhaps you'd like to give us a little chat through these three to start with, which I recognise the name being Bogdan, but perhaps you can...
These three were made by Stan Bogdan, who was a very famous reel maker in the States, in Nashua, New Hampshire. He primarily made salmon reels, but also did make trout reels, but he was better known for his salmon reels. They were, as John said, at the top end of the market, and his reels have been used everywhere: Russia, Norway, Labrador. They're the finest salmon reel you can buy, without doubt. And they're so coveted and desirable. And beautiful reels, and when a fish takes and runs with them, they purr.
Well, I can concur with the purr part of it. I concur with the purr, sir, because that is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the machining the product, S handle on it, which is almost typically American, isn't it? The USA product on it that runs within its anti-foul rim. But it's absolutely stunning piece of workmanship. We know the name Bogdan because people will say, I own a Bogdan. And that's it. They don't have to say anything else other than that. It's not like I own a Ford. Which model and where'd you get it? It's I own a Bogdan reel. So it is an aspirational purchase.
Very much so.
As well as a very practical and usable high quality piece. That seems to stick out because it's not the same colour as the other two.
No, this was a custom made, all black, which again is rarer still than the standard black and silver. These three were made in particular by Stan, as I said earlier. His son, sadly Stan passed away a few years ago. Yeah. His son Stephen took over the manufacturing of the business, but these are older reels from the 80s and 90s, which were made by Stan.
Yeah,
and as I said, that one
by the man himself.
Very much so, and that one is a custom made, all black, which is quite unusual. That's
absolutely lovely. Yeah, it is unusual. I mean, it's got a brownie sort of tinge to it, which the black anodizing does when you put it on. Oh, that's beautiful. That stunning piece of work. Right, moving on from gorgeous to gorgeous. Yourself. Other reels we have here. These are again typically American in style with the S handles on them. Saracen models in various shapes and sizes, I suppose. That is the larger of the salmon. Would that be a 10 or 12 weight? Would it take?
That would be that would take up to a 12 line. That's a 4 1/4 size reel, and it's made by Joe Saracen. Very good drag on them, very strong drag, and an out clicker.
What age is that? This one?
These are 90s, so they're a bit more recent.
Yeah, but it still has some age to it.
Yeah, Joe's made reels for a number of years.
Okay.
But these were kind of one of his latter forays into making salmon reels. They're all custom made. Yeah.
Because this to me looks very much like the Hardy Cascapedia.
Yes, very similar.
Or the Vomhoff, you know, from sort of the turn of the century. And you look at it, it's got that sort of very American antique reel style to it. Even this is Vomhoff. To me, if there's no name on it, you say who made it 100 years ago, you'd say Edward Vomhoff on it. It's a lovely, lovely piece of kit. Oh, that's nice too. Goodness, they do know how to make a reel over there, don't they? 6,000 miles away.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful piece of workmanship. So that's about 20 years to 30 years old, currently, something like that.
Yes.
These, some of that looks a different material. Or is it not anodized?
No, that's just a slightly smaller size of the reel. That's still anodized.
That's lovely as well. I love the ventilations and perforations inside. That must help with air drying of the line somewhere and lightness as well.
That looks a different colour.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's as if the anodizing's
is it
bright. We'll call that bright finish.
Yeah.
We get away with that in this business. Yeah, this is bright finish, folks. So if you want the bright finish one, that's it. I made that up. Okay. And finally, the small one here on top.
This one is a real baby. This is a Deluxe. He custom made a very small limited number of Deluxe reels. This is a copy of, as John was saying, this is a real copy of the Vomhoff early reels.
Okay.
These are hard rubber side plates on there.
Okay.
And that's nickel silver frame and nickel silver handle.
That's beautiful, man. That again,
once again, a beautiful looking.
If you look
reel.
at the back of it, you can see similarities
Craftsmanship, yeah.
running between the Bogdan and this.
Yeah.
So maybe there was some inspiration taken from Bogdan
Sure there was, yeah.
to say I can do my own thing, but with a tweak I can make it towards that. That's beautiful as well. Absolutely stunning. This doesn't look as if it's been used.
No, it hasn't.
That's a beautiful piece.
It's brand new.
Yeah, the hard rubber is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. With boxes, with pouches. And then over this side, if we move on side, we've got more Saracen reels here, but these are all very different. This one here looks strange. Is this the one you called Naked?
That's called In the Raw. And
I thought to get my clothes off to present it. That was a worry.
It's a custom finish. It's unanodized, so it's just the raw aluminium, and it's known as In the Raw.
In the Raw. What a great name for a reel. I bet that was popular.
Yeah.
I bet if you didn't know what you're ordering, you're really excited when you open the box and then you found a fishing reel. That would almost go wrong, wouldn't it? Yeah. And this one, this is different again?
That's custom made again. That's all black.
All black.
Fully black anodized.
Yeah, that looks very stealth, doesn't it?
Great anodizing. Look at the sheen on that anodizing. Really good hard anodizing.
There's not a mark on it anyway, but again, looking at the back.
Brand new, unused.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
That's a beautiful piece.
In the original case and
box.
box.
I see these have all got cases and boxes, and some of them, the cases, look at the what we call the D-shaped, classic D-shaped leather case, which is this format, and these are made by
Mason,
US.
Famous, yeah. The top leather reel manufacturer in the States, Mason, and they're hard leather reel cases. That's for the deluxe reels. They come in the Mason cases, yes. I mean, the cases are a work of art on their own.
I can see that working. I can see that being a gift.
Beautiful.
I'll mention that to my wife. She won't buy me, but I'll mention it to her. Fascinating. Again, all usable, very usable.
Very usable.
Should you choose. I'll put that in there because it looks good that way. As far as values, these will be climbing collectibles.
Absolutely.
Yep, no longer made, and there is a massive following. We spoke earlier in one of the videos about the number of anglers in the USA, and in Britain we've got somewhere between 3 or 4 million, of which surprisingly I found out the vast majority of the one core sport are sea anglers.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it'd been carp fishermen, but it's not. Carp fishermen are actually down there. The sea angler is number one. But in the States, it's 60 million, of which 48 million fish regular. So that's an amazing number of people. So great reels again. Once again, they'll be going on the website. This is part of a large saltwater collection we've got. Thanks for your help in going through that.
Thank you.
Because as you can tell, I'm no expert on this. Or anything you're supposed to add in. But lovely to see this collection and get your help with it. Check on their website. And once again, if you have similar that you want to part exchange with us, sell or buy, whatever, get in touch, give us an email, stick us a phone, and we'll have a chat and talk saltwater fishing. Great. I like this one, how you finishing that?